Hey, how's it going, everyone? My name is Ryan with Iowa Classic Cars, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm in Griswold, Iowa. I'm looking at a Vanderbrink auction. Today is the preview day. This is an online-only auction. I believe, if I remember reading this correctly, there's over 300 lots. A lot of tractors and farm equipment, but also plenty of old cars. So as always, not gonna open doors and hoods today. They're not my cars to do that. And I'm not sure if Yvette's here or not, so without talking to her, I'm not gonna open doors and go through all that stuff. But if you wanna look at more pictures of each lot in depth, it's online only, vanderbrinkauctions.com. Yvette always puts on a pretty good show. Very knowledgeable with what she does. And this is no exception. A lot of cool old iron here today. There are a couple Chevys and a couple Pontiacs that I'm looking at for myself. Dodge Dart. Studebaker pickup. I have a couple of these. These are pretty cool. There's just a little bit of everything here today. There's some Fords, some Chevys, some new, some old. Hell, here's an Edsel. '58 Edsel Ranger, two-door hardtop. 70 to 73 Camaro. A couple of them sitting right here. This one had a sunroof at one time. Yvette! Yeah. How are you today?
Hi, Ryan.
I found the mastermind behind the whole thing. Do you want to be on a video?
Sure. How's married life?
It's pretty good. How are you today?
Pretty good. Hey, not too far from you.
No,
today.
no, not at all. So I'm with Yvette of Vanderbrink Auctions. Yvette, what's the story on the collection here? All the details and all that good stuff. So.
You bet. So this is the Bates collection, and he was a farmer that went to a lot of auctions. And so this has all been in buildings on 6 different farms for the tractors, and a lot of them were in the trees over here, just like you and I like to find them.
Yep.
And so anyway, he kind of bought tractors first, and then got into restored. And a lot of the restored ones do run.
Okay.
There'll be video on YouTube. 1066, good tractor, that W14. And then he got into big trucks. Not something everybody did, but yep. I kind of figured out what it was. He didn't let us spend money.
So
they were cheaper.
Cheaper, yes.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes.
Yep.
So he does have some really good ones for like rat rods or to restore or parts. I saw a guy looking at my Delta 88 for trim over there.
Where's that at?
I can't remember where he is.
Right
there, right behind you.
Oh, this one right here.
Yeah, and I said, "Are you a derby guy?" And he goes, "No, I need the trim. You can't find it."
Well, they're all good for something, though.
Yeah, and it does have a diesel.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. So anyway, we've got some unusual trucks.
Well,
and
speaking of unusual,
yeah.
This is one that you have a little information about. I don't know anything about Mack trucks, but what's the story on this one?
So this one here, it's kind of hard to determine the exact year. You know, usually with bug-eyed headlights, you'd think 30s, early 40s.
Yep.
They made the design all the way to 50. And it's I have seen one actually in better condition in Ohio. We sold it. And it is a Mack truck, and I think it's a double E UT or TU model, and it's an early sleeper truck.
Man, this is cool.
So I posted it on Facebook, and a guy in California said that a buddy of his had taken a cab off and put it on a Cummins diesel.
Okay. So kind of the old cab with the newer.
Yeah, yeah, and I could see a lot of stuff really being cool like that out here.
Yep.
We have some really good patina on some pickups and trucks down that way.
And I just started, so I'm going to kind of go around
Sure.
and go there.
And this is an online-only auction.
Yep.
You know, we like the live auctions.
Oh, yeah.
I did them before internet, and but sometimes online only is a good way to do an auction for a smaller collection, or maybe one that's a little bit rougher. Or I just did that big muscle car one.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't want anybody in his yard. He had landscaping business. It was like a park.
Yeah.
And so it worked out well. And so, you know, we still do the simulcast auctions, but we also do the online. So this is an online auction.
And when does this auction end, and how can you bid?
I wanted to say June for a minute, but it's October 27th at 10 in the morning. And they go to my website, vanderbrinkauctions.com, go to the Bates collection and click on catalog online bidding and sign up.
Perfect.
Yep. And then this is probably the coolest one, I think.
Okay.
One of the coolest. Now, you know, my husband's an international guy and a truck diesel mechanic, so he thought these were pretty cool. And this is a white. Again, has the sleeper. And this again too. This cab's a little better than the other one. It's a super white, and this would be real easy to lift off and put on a Cummins. Yeah, on a newer chassis. And of course, if you get the first gen 5.9 people, you pay a lot of money.
Yes. Yes, you do.
Yeah, we just sold a 98 for 21, almost 22 grand, and it was not pretty. Hi.
Hi.
But anyway, this is another really, really unusual truck. You know, you're not going to get that. I'm not going to push it, but
okay.
Kentucky, KY. And so, you know,
cool truck.
yeah, it is. And when you get further down that way, there's some half tons, 3/4 tons that have really cool designs on the doors.
Yep.
There's a 66 Impala that's actually a good car.
This pink one right
Yep. I can't remember if I got the doors open on that one or not, or if it had the GM curse, you know.
Oh, yeah, they all do.
Yeah, and but they're a little rough, but they're parts, you know.
Yep. Well, they're
but,
not making any more of them, so it's,
yeah,
you
that's
save
right.
what you can.
Well, you know, the other thing is, people hate to say it, but when the iron price gets high,
A lot of it goes away.
a lot of it goes away because those old guys with the salvage, nobody wants to buy the whole thing or continue the business.
The scrap guy will, though.
And it's easy. I talked to a lady in Arizona, it's GM, and it's easier for her to sit in a lawn chair, and they're going to pay her big money, and
Off it goes.
and that's her choice. But you know, you and I try to save as many as we can.
God's work, you know, hosting.
God's work. I am doing God's work.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm a collector myself.
Oh yeah, you got
Yeah.
nice Chevelles and trucks and.
57 now. I picked, you know,
Yeah.
Dad's.
The ones that you sold from your dad's collection.
Yep, Dad's first 57, and I just got one you'd like. Just got a 63 Bel Air.
Okay.
409 244 speed.
Nice.
Bench car restored
Nice.
from Dad. I don't know how I got that out of him, but. And then, you know, but yeah, this summer's been busy. I'm very thankful, but I only drove my 65 Chevelle twice and my 69 twice. And
now fall and wintertime are coming.
But it's cooler and the motors run better.
That's the truth. That is the truth.
It is. It is. So this is just kind of fun. You know, we've got another online-only auction going up with a Model A snow machine.
Is that the one with the
on tracks? Yeah. Yeah. Usually a Minnesota thing for the mail carriers.
Yep.
I thought it'd be fun to go ice fishing.
You're braver than I am doing something like that with that. So.
Oh, that's my wintertime sport.
I know.
But, you know, I just think the trucks, you know, so much can be done with trucks.
Yeah.
And you can do it in a weekend.
And you can put them on new frames, new engine. I mean, they're very versatile for sure.
You know, and put a modern drivetrain in it.
Modern brakes, fuel system, and
you just have a chassis you buy, and you know, even street machinery. You know, all them guys get it. You set them up, just clunk, put her on there, strap her down. I know my husband's got a KB6 that he wants to do that too.
Yep.
And you know, he rebuilt the motor years ago, but you know, now we'll see if he ever gets it done.
Yeah. Always a project.
And you know, there's another really cool Mac that they actually drove. They drove out here, and they drove a another white up there, 58. So a bunch of the old tractors.
And all of your descriptions on these cars on the website, what say if they run or don't run, or
Yeah,
titles.
Titles I'm still working on.
Okay.
But it's really hard to do these years.
Oh yeah.
So if I'm wrong, don't yell at me.
No guarantees, but
yeah.
You're pretty good on what you get.
Yeah,
so.
But anyway, yeah, it's just kind of fun. Nice day, turned out to be a nice day.
Yep. Well, Yvette, I'm going to keep walking here, and I really appreciate you letting me come out. So.
Yeah, it's nice to see you.
Everyone make sure to bid, and it ends on October 27th.
At 10 in the morning.
At 10 in the morning.
Yep.
So you guys have a couple weeks to bid, so.
Yeah, and the honeymooner here. I'm surprised.
Oh, no, not anymore. Thanks, Yvette.
Yep, bye.
All right, it's coming back now. Looking at a 66 Impala, two-door hardtop. Nice original paint, nice car. Buick LeSabre. We got a Corvair two-door sedan. Sitting next to a Corvair wagon. This guy definitely liked everything. There's trucks and cars and obscure cars. Like this Packard, big bathtub Packard. And a Frazier, not one you see very often. Four-door sedan Frazier with a sun visor. Here's the first one I was looking at. This is a 61 Bonneville convertible, I believe. It's either 61 or 62. She's been out here a while. Power window car. All the convertible stuff is here and it's pretty nice. 57 Ford, I believe, is what this one is. Just a shell, but it is a two-door hardtop. '78 to '81 Camaro, standard Camaro. Here's the second one I was looking at. This is a 61 or 2 Olds convertible. Power window and air conditioning. Ford Fairlane 500, I think it's a 57. Another two-door hardtop. Engine is in this one. This is a Pontiac Le Mans. So this is the mid-size car. '56 Olds 98. Can't read the data tag. I feel like that air clean or that hood is not original to this car. Probably off like a, I don't even know, a satellite or something. Rambler 440 convertible. My buddy has a 770. Corvair Lakewood. Corvair convertible. Here's a Packard convertible, kind of a rare one. So the one guy out there that's restoring one of these cars. All your snap trim is here. Back seat, the piston covers, all that cool stuff. And here's a Packard clipper. Two-door sedan. All right, the rest of the trucks here, you guys will have to look them up online to get more information. I don't know a whole lot about the years or the makes. I'm gonna guess this one's a Ford with the flathead sitting in it. Dodge pickup. Chevy 4100. It's a pretty nice cab. One and a half ton. What is this? This is the Diamond T tow truck. Pretty cool. Look at this thing though. This tree. This thing was sitting a while. Big old tree growing up through it. This is an International. This one could be a super cool rat rod. Last tagged in 1960. Ford cab over. I believe this is what was used in Jeepers Creepers. Sure looks like it was out of Jeepers Creepers anyways. Dodge Dually, sitting next to another Ford cab over. I'm sorry, not Ford. This one's International. Lot number is 233G. Here's a Ford cab over. Newer car mixed in the bunch. This one's super cool, this Ford truck. Another Studebaker. 237G is this lot number.
Oh, so the box, that's out. Okay. So, yeah, that's out. But I've got it trailers coming, so
What engine's in that old girl?
It's an REO. This is super cool. A fellow looker here pointed out this thing has a crank start. It's 48 International.
Well, I think it's a project because they've got a lot of parts to go with it.
Buick Riv. My friend Mortsky be all about this one. '41 Chevy pickup project. Let's come around here. This one's got a super heavy duty winch on the front of it. 42 to 45 Dodge Power Wagon. I'm gonna squeeze around you here, guys. Unless you want to be in a video.
No. No, I don't want to do that. My wife thinks I'm at my girlfriend's house. She knows I'm here looking at old shit. She gets it.
No worries, man. No worries, I'll keep you out of it. Oh, this is cool. All wood, just a little bit of metal. A couple of them right here. Coleman. '41 to '46 Chevy, 1-ton dually. All right, now we're getting into the tractors. I have absolutely no idea what I'm looking at here. So everyone just enjoy. These tractors built America. And I'm not a tractor guy by any means, but they're definitely cool to see. It's like this one, Oliver. Just the Art Deco look to it, super cool. Definitely check out the website, Vanderbrink Auctions, and you get a lot more pictures and information on every lot out here. How's it going, guys?
Good.
You posting us more advertising?
Yes, sir. Iowa Classic Cars on YouTube.
Yeah.
This is cool. Early John Deere tractor. A lot of farmalls. Man, look at this big boy. Alice Chalmers, hand start. Just a massive, massive gearbox and case. All right, got one more row to go. It's got a couple vehicles in it. A lot of old farm equipment too, everybody. And a lot of iron. It's like right here, not even sure what this is. This is lot 1436. It's an old trailer, but heavy, heavy iron. Little Buick Regal. Some hay wagons or what used to be hay wagons. This thing's pretty cool. I bet this one will run. It's got a fresh tag on it. White Mustang. All right, last row. A couple of classics up here. '73 convertible. Hit pretty hard in the front end, but not too bad of a car, really. And then a '73 two-door hardtop Impala. Take the front clip off this one and put it on the convertible. Here's a couple more on the edge here. Nice looking cab. I think this is an International. I got some other fenders and front clip. Fuel tanker, or part of a tanker. I have no idea if this stuff's in the auction or not, but I saw some people before me walking through here taking pictures. That was super cool. Just these old cars just sitting back here in the trees. They've been here a long time. Just how overgrown it is back here. Super cool though, nonetheless. Kind of a homemade go-kart right here. All right, everybody, I think this is about it for today. Make sure to check out vanderbrinckauctions.com, the Bates collection, a lot more photos and information. I'm just here to highlight what's all lined up and tell you guys about the auction itself. But if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up, comment your favorite car or truck out of the bunch. I like those two convertibles, but the nicest car that I liked was probably that 66 Impala. And if you're brand new, make sure to subscribe. I'm always finding cool places like this to explore and auctions to look at. So stick around for that. But without further ado, this is the end of the video for today. My name is Ryan with Iowa Classic Cars, and I'll see you guys next week.